Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone. Welcome once again to the Doc Manuelito Rojas channel. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe, share, and like so that you'll be updated with the coming videos. Our topic for today is the teacher and the learners. This is a section of the Code of Ethics for professional teachers. Now, the learners are our primary internal stakeholders. So they have no choice over the kind of teacher given to them. Fortunate are the learners who are in the classes of professional caring teachers. Unfortunate are those whose teachers are a contrast of the caring and compassionate teachers. Now, this is Article 8, the teacher and the learners of the Code of Ethics. So, let us have Section 1. A teacher has the right and duty to determine the academic marks and the promotion of learners in the subjects they handle. Such determination shall be in accordance with generally accepted procedures of evaluation and measurement. In case of any complaint, a teacher concerned shall immediately take appropriate action, observing the process. So it means to say here that a teacher has the right and duty to evaluate the academic marks and to promote or not to promote the learners in the subjects that they are handling. Okay, Section 2. A teacher shall recognize that the interests and welfare of learners are his first and foremost concern, and shall handle each learner justly and impartially. Section 2. A teacher shall recognize that the interests and welfare of learners are his first and foremost concern, and shall handle each learner justly and impartially. In other words, a teacher's first concern or his priority is the interest and welfare of the learners, of the students, and shall treat its learner fairly and justly. So meaning there should be no bias, there should be no discrimination among his learners. Section 3. Under no circumstance shall a teacher be prejudiced nor discriminatory against any learner. Section 3. Under no circumstance shall a teacher be prejudiced nor discriminatory against any learner. So it is almost the same as Section 2. Okay, Section 4. A teacher shall not accept favors or gifts from learners, their parents, or others in their behalf in exchange for requested concessions, especially if underserved. So, a teacher shall not accept favors or gifts from learners, their parents, or others in their behalf in exchange for requested concessions such as grades. Okay. Section 5. A teacher shall not accept directly or indirectly any remuneration from tutorials other than what is authorized for such service. Any teacher shall not accept directly or indirectly any remuneration from tutorials other than what is authorized for such service. So, Section 6. A teacher shall base the evaluation of the learner's work on merit and quality of academic performance. A teacher shall base the evaluation of the learner's work on merit and quality of academic performance. So, a teacher evaluates the performance of the learners based on merit and his performance in the class. Not based whether you are a friend of the parents of the learners. The parents are your compadre, comadre, your cousins, or your relatives. So meaning that should be out of the context. Base the grades, base the performance of the students on merit. Then number 7. In a situation where mutual attraction and subsequent love develop between teacher and learner, the teacher shall exercise utmost professional discretion to avoid scandal, gossip, and preferential treatment of the learner. In a situation where mutual attraction and subsequent love develop between teacher and learner, the teacher shall exercise utmost professional discretion to avoid scandal, gossip, and preferential treatment of the learner. Let us say if you love your student, if you love your learner, and you become lovers, so there should be no special treatment on the learner, and you should avoid display of affection in the classroom, in the community, so that you'll be free from gossip. As much as possible, you have to marry that student if that student is not on a minor age, so marry the student. Okay, Section 8. A teacher shall not inflict corporal punishment on offending learners, nor make deductions from their scholastic ratings as a punishment for acts which are all clearly not manifestations of poor scholarship. A teacher shall not inflict corporal punishment on offending learners, nor make deductions from their scholastic ratings as a punishment for acts which are clearly not manifestations of poor scholarship. Meaning, do not deduct the grades of the students if the students have committed misbehavior. Do not deduct the grades of the students as a punishment for his misbehaving. Okay, the last section. A teacher shall ensure that conditions contributive to the maximum development of learners are adequate and shall extend needed assistance in preventing or solving learners' problems and difficulties. A teacher shall ensure that conditions contributive to the maximum development of learners are adequate and shall extend needed assistance in preventing or solving learners' problems and difficulties. So, teach your best, exert much effort so that the learners will learn well. And you should extend assistance to learners who have satisfactory or unsatisfactory performance. So those are the sections of the Article 8, the teacher and the learners of the Code of Ethics.